planned out an epic California road trip to test the claim that the 2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz is the ultimate adventure vehicle. And what makes my home state the perfect testing grounds is the versatility of the landscapes, from the beaches, forests, mountains, and everything in between. It's where I hope I will always call home. But before we get into all of that, this journey begins at home in Orange County on a misty evening, the perfect way to set the tone for my trip up north. I have this Santa Cruz to test out for a week, so this was my initial test drive to see how well it would complement my active lifestyle. All right, you guys, my boyfriend Michael and I are about to begin an epic California road trip. We're leaving at 3 a.m. tomorrow, and in just 4 days, we're gonna try to jam pack as many activities as possible to have the most adventurous journey. And this adventure begins now. Morning, guys. So Michael and I have been on the road since 3:30 a.m. It's now 8:09, so we've been in the car for a little over 4.5 hours. We still have about an hour left before we reach the base of Mammoth Mountain. Michael, how do you feel after a long drive?
This car's pretty comfy and it practically drives itself, so honestly, I feel pretty good.
Just a little bit longer for our drive. We'll soon be at Mammoth. We made it to Mammoth. It's a beautiful day.
Typing.
The winter ski season in California usually begins around late November to early December, but due to some early snowfall in the eastern Sierras, we were able to hit the slopes this year earlier than anticipated. And we lucked out with some gorgeous weather. Warm, sunny blue skies, my favorite kind of climate to enjoy the beginning of winter. Good morning from a very chilly and windy day here in Mammoth Mountain. We're packing up the car to get back on the road. We just checked out of our accommodations, which was right at the base of the mountain. It's a very convenient place to be. It was so windy last night and this morning actually. Kept me up since 5 a.m. It's crazy how windy it gets here in the eastern Sierras. Oh, my hands are so numb. Can't wait to turn on the seat heater.
48 degrees with the wind chill feels like 30 degrees.
It's so cold, you guys. Anyway, we are going to head over to Mono Lake to do a little bit of sightseeing and some hiking. We're actually only 40 minutes away from the eastern entrance of Yosemite National Park, but after I checked the road conditions, it looks like the road is closed. So we're just gonna do a little bit of exploring here in the Mammoth Lakes area because there are so many beautiful spots. Are you ready to go? Have another epic day?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Bye, Mammoth Mountain. Have this place all to ourselves. It's so gorgeous out here. This lake is known as California's version of the Dead Sea because it's 2.5 times saltier than the ocean. It's also one of the oldest lakes in North America, and what makes it really unique are its tufa towers, which are made from porous rock that makes you feel like you're on the moon or some distant planet. They form when natural freshwater springs interact with the highly alkaline lake water. Super bizarre looking, but very beautiful. After our inland adventure, we're heading westbound to the coast, back to an environment where surfboards make a little bit more sense. Back to Southern California, back into familiar territory, but I guess we took a wrong turn and ended up in Denmark? Just kidding, this is Solvang. It's a city in the Santa Ynez Valley, a little bit inland of Santa Barbara. They have over 120 wineries just in this area alone, and speaking of wineries, there's one just a 15-minute drive away that I've always wanted to go and visit since my UC Santa Barbara days. It's a farmstead winery, so not only can you experience their tasting rooms and walk along the vineyards, but they also have a bunch of cute little farm animals and games and places to have a picnic.
Beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Look at these beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car.
Made it to Santa Barbara just in time for the sunset. And the sun's gonna go down soon, so I have to hurry and get a few waves. Everyone knows that a good adventure is not about the destination, it's about the journey. And trips like this remind me to enjoy every single moment in between getting from place to place. But one thing definitely is for sure. There is no place like home. So this whole past week, I really got to know the 2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz behind me, and it was so much fun to drive. And let me show you some of my favorite features. Starting with the body of this car. I feel like this is such a unique concept because you've got half SUV, half pickup truck. So in the back, we've got a remote activated tailgate. We can very lightly open it and it will gently fall down. And then we've got this open bed concept. A lot of cool features here. I think my favorite thing is that you get all of these storage compartments. So you have this secret compartment here. For me, this is such a great spot to put wet wetsuits because it keeps the rest of your things dry and clean. But then this compartment also has a one-way valve drain. So theoretically, you could also turn this into a cooler. Pretty cool. So we've also got 2 more side compartments in this bed. This one has an outlet, so you can plug in whatever you want to charge. For me, this is a great place to charge my electronics, like my camera batteries or my GoPro. This is so fun because you can really carry all of your essentials with you, whether you're camping or going on a road trip. So we've also got a retractable and lockable bed cover here, and this is so great to have additional peace of mind for when you want to keep your belongings safe and secure when you're not around. All right, now let me show you the interior. A really awesome feature that this car offers is a digital smart key. Unfortunately, right now it's only available for Android users, but I'm sure at some point Hyundai will also make it available for Apple. But basically, with your smartphone and the compatible app, you can use your phone as a key. So you don't necessarily need a key to access and use the car. So this can be really convenient for situations when someone needs to use your car and you can just text them the code and they can get in no problem. I really love how sleek and elegant this car looks and feels. When you're sitting here, you definitely don't feel like you're driving a truck at all. So the interior is actually very similar to the 2022 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid. And if you can get that kind of comfort and elegance in a car like this, that's a win-win for me. So we've got 2 10.25-inch screens. And I don't know about you, but having a large screen in a car screams luxury. So with the 2022 model car, you're gonna expect all of the bells and whistles, and this definitely does not disappoint. You have Apple CarPlay, you have wireless charging for your smartphone, you have a steering wheel heater, a seat heater, and seat ventilators, which means that you will stay comfortable no matter what the weather outside is like. You have also 4 different drive modes in this car. There's normal, sport, smart, and snow. This is the premium model of the Santa Cruz. So you get these beautiful leather trim seats, and I also really love the power sunroof here. There's also premium audio in this car because a good playlist makes a road trip. So we've got 8 Bose speakers in here with a subwoofer. So with the 2022, you get all the latest and greatest in safety technology as well. It's so nice to know that your car will do everything that it can to keep you and your passengers safe. So some really special features that I got to test out on my road trip: forward collision avoidance assist with pedestrian detection, driver attention warning. The car will literally beep at you if it feels like you're going out of the lane or if you're falling asleep. Blind spot collision avoidance assist. This is a really neat feature. So when you turn on your left or right turn signal blinkers, there's actually a camera that will pop up on your screen and it will tell you if it's safe to merge or not. And I also really like that when you're parking or maneuvering through tight spaces, your car has a 360 bird eye view of your surroundings to help you not hit anything. It also has a very advanced smart cruise control system, which we got to test out during our very long stretches of car rides. So convenient because you can set your cruise control speed and your car will keep that speed unless it detects that the car in front of you is slowing down. Then it will automatically slow down to keep the space in between you and the car in front of you. So all you really need to do is keep your hands on the wheel, turn on the steering wheel assist, and essentially the car drives itself. This backseat passenger area is very comfortable and spacious, perfect for long car rides. Look at all the space that I have. And there's also 2 USB ports, cup holders, also this backseat window for some fresh air. So underneath the seat, you also have another secret compartment storage area, which is so awesome. I think the more storage in a car, the better. And for those of you who are interested in the engine capabilities and the interior specs, let me pop the hood and show you. So for me personally, I'm not much of a technical car person. I get more impressed with all of the latest and greatest technology and the bells and whistles, but I do feel like I have to acknowledge what's under the hood. So here we've got a 2.5 liter GDI MPI 4-cylinder, or there's also an available 2.5 liter turbocharged engine. So the big question is the 2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz the ultimate adventure car? Well, after taking it out all last week on an epic California road trip, I'm gonna say that yes, it is. It was so nice to have the convenience and practicality of having the open bed storage, and it easily fit into my active lifestyle. So I was able to store my surfboards, my ski stuff, and my luggage. I did not have to sacrifice comfort, elegance, or all of the technological advances that one would expect from a 2022 car. And the best part is, it's an absolute pleasure to drive. And I think that's the most important thing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.